So here we are, part 2 of selling the unsellable. And we're going to read through a couple things. No respect, no education, no trust, no reality, no care, no happiness, hypnosis, increased ridiculous amounts of sex, of like to the point where you're just you're like horrible to be around. Lust, gluttony are the new themes of what value is. That has always been LA and New York. And then everyone plays the blame game, and then the honest people take the hits from the weak, of the naive. And then you're like, you're such a bad person for not accepting my seduction. E.G. Carroll. Clearly she's mentally ill, and clearly any of you who think Trump's a criminal are also mentally ill. Clearly you don't care about your children. Clearly you don't care about the U.S. Constitution. Clearly you have no respect for America. Clearly you have no ties to the military. Clearly you are fucking brainwashed. So all are bad people. They just want what they want, and then they all learn the strategy to get what they want. And then they brand it out and sell fake behavior as a gimmick that looks as if it's authentic. So they'll sell all these things to you. It's a gimmick, and then they use words like authenticity, happiness, joy, optimism, all the 12 and a half emotional ingredients. It's disgusting. All the bad people just want what they want. They've disrupted our normal existence of common sense elementary school shit, created as a business strategy, and then worked off emotions of an audience to feed their devil worshiping while literally rubbing a ring. I'm in a relationship where I don't get abused. And that was our brand deal of the script. We're supposed to talk about this, and this is what we're going to talk about. Some living as they are, which is called a lifestyle. Although there's 100% something wrong with their lifestyle, but they say, you do you and I'll do me. And race is okay with the devil behavior. And that would be Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris says that's democracy. Kamala Harris says that's democracy. Why all you fucking fools in the media say, yeah, we've got the curd. This gives us business. Others pretend to a camera and try to hide the real existence of who they are and live in delusion, acting their way through it, hiding the truth. That's why they're also like robotic. It's just like this weird, empty, airy, white-walled, no personality, because they are mentally ill, which then creates mental illness in your existence. And then whether you see it or not, you're affected by it. And seen or unseen, the truth to this is people don't want to be bothered. They count on that. And the people count on that. So I'm producing this shit, and you don't want to be bothered with the fucking fact that I'm being abused. So you either join in, like the people at Howard Family Dental, or those at CPalms, because you want to get your bag, or you lie about not wanting your bag when it's clearly true that you do, or they don't want to look at the train wreck. They don't want to look at the problem, so let's let somebody else handle it. Aaron Rand. Or They're the activists like AOC who act as if they care, but they just want their bag. We have to win this election. I like her. She's so strong. She's a woman. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Hope and faith don't do shit when action is needed and the Bible control of a dictator. So what would that mean? So that would be using your Bible against you when they're the fucking devil. Well, the Bible said you're not supposed to eat pork. The Bible says that a man can lay with a man. That's devil conversation. He gets joy out of hurting people. That's called sociopath. Although it's a social network called TikTok, and no one's regulating these people who are violent criminals. And there's one called Good Liars that I demonstrated how the dude uses verses in the Bible to go up to great American men and women and abuse them without actually letting them know they're being abused. And then act as if those people are the bad people, but maybe you are the bad people. And that's called communism. Selling to the unsellable. People want the path of least resistance. They don't want to feel the pain that it takes to kill the devil. They want to be your friend when they see opportunity, which really is actually them wanting to expose violence upon you with a smile on your face. So it's the guy who coaxes you into his backseat of his car to take you to dinner, and then he is a Ted Bundy who then slices you and dices you after he RAPEs you. That is the good liar. That's the new social media shit. That's Kristen Cavallari, that's Mona Band. That's all these influencers on here. That's the woman standing in front of you saying, fit check, I'm going to dinner, this is the outfit I'm wearing. That is what she's doing to you. They do it with a smile on their face, don't they? So did Ted Bundy. How the hell did you think that he got that lady to help him put that shit in the back of his nasty car? And he was good looking, if you recall. I mean, at least you guys thought he was good looking. I thought he was disgusting. Reminding everyone that I have connections by a dental assistant who cleaned a rotten tooth out of his mouth. You should have left that shit in there, folks. You do it. You take care of it. Fear, here's your nugget. No, get to work. Hope and joy. You live in hope and joy and see what results you get. It's called migrant open border. People don't want to be bothered with Texas. Although what we've got now is a bunch of migrants working, stealing our groceries at the grocery store while the government pays them our money. And these fools are saying, I like Kamala Harris. This is not need, and there's no need for a presentation on this. It's common fucking sense. I don't give a fuck about you migrants. You want to hear me on that? You come into this country, you are illegally here, that's against the law. That is common sense. If you burn down buildings, and they're not your buildings, even though you want your insurance money, that's illegal. You want your insurance money, you want to fraud the insurance company, that's illegal. You're an influencer from Persia lying about being a pharmacist. That is fucking illegal, you cunt. You hosting a bunch of foreigners at your house, one of which is a princess, Stealing our education and our Constitution is fucking illegal. Not sure what part of that you don't understand, 9/11. Hello, I'm the fucking American. They just want to flood around and spread their legs wide and live off our Constitution. This is literally like you're the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. You're putting a Persian bitch over children who are American citizens. A Persian princess named Nora Razi, over America because she's hot. No one thinks she's hot, but she wants you to think you're hot through her psychosis of selling her ideas of intellectual property. While they share clothes and they all parade themselves around as if they run the fucking place. And then try to tell us that their opinions actually matter to us. You are a fucking guest in this fucking country. You're worthless. You don't have an education. Your opinion, Heather Lamusa, don't fucking matter. Neither does your opinion, CBS, NBC, and ABC. See, all newscasts have gone to opinion versus facts. And it's all deep underbelly nastiness of forcing you to believe in shit that I'm explaining to you now. I'm an activist. Poor me. I'm the victim. I'm scared. All attention-seeking behaviors. Then, or, I'm so strong. I can do it. I'll get them. More like, I'll get them. I'm brave. I'll cover up. For seeking attention? For what they're actually really up to? More to the list, of course. You can add some to some of the things that you've actually seen, because if you actually sat for a second and took a long look at what behaviors that you're seeing in people, you could make this list extremely long. Crime, nothing changes, create more problems. Kamala Harris, where she then looks for validation, she looks for success, she's got other ideas of stress, and looks for sex, which they call love. While they then show me a pair of tennis rackets to say they've stolen the ball. You're kidding me, right? There should be nobody as an American who would ever support that. She's promoting crime. We're not in a television series. This is real life. Kamala Harris is mentally ill and thinks we're in a television series. So you're going to tell me that 4 people that died at that Windsor school that the kids are responsible for, that's not really happening? Those 4 people aren't really dead. You're not talking to them if you think you're talking to them. We're not in the television series Lost. That's how mentally ill you are. It's all from the wireless satellites. No emotion, dead humans. Where'd the enjoyment go? Where do you get the enjoyment out of watching death of a real life video game? They get joy out of that. Kids get joy out of watching themselves shoot human beings and then say it's not video games' fault. So you're going to tell me, AOC, that a kid playing a video game where it looks like there's real people, they're actually playing a game of war, and they're killing people. You think that war is going to be you on a video game competing with Russia? You must not have seen the movie Fury with Brad Pitt. No, it's worse than that. And ladies, you love RAPing people. Don't worry, you will get all the RAPing that you want when the world war comes along. Because these men are ready for you, and you've been abusive to them for so long. And some of you haven't behaved like that, but most of you have. And they are ready to take what's theirs, which is that poo nanny between your legs that smells like fish. And at that point, after they've been working in the dirt without a shower, they won't give two shits what it smells like. And you'll get 10 or 12 of them on you. And then you'll just be shot in the head at the end. And that's for Motivan. Because you created this war. And don't let her fool you. She's not the victim. She's the villain. Always in your head, repetition. She's the fucking villain. Motivan's the fucking villain. Kristen Cavallari's the villain. Kamala Harris is the fucking villain. Tim Walz, the villain. Democrats, the fucking villain. If you can get to the point where you can recognize that, you can actually take a look around and see what's going on. Death of a real life video game, and they enjoy the suffering of film actors. So sometimes we would actually feel the pain of fear of watching a movie, of like, you know, the time at the end of the movie with Brad Pitt losing his life. And you'd feel something about that. Sometimes people are now feeling joy when they're watching it. It's not a funny experience to watch World War II, that things that actually really happen to people, because the value of existence has diminished, because Motivan wants to tell you how to feel seductive. Because she doesn't believe that she'll ever have to deal with that kind of situation in her life. She just wants to spread eagle and go to New York Fashion Week. So everybody who's seeing Motivan at New York Fashion Week, be sure to ask her to bend over, pull up her skirt, and take a whiff at her fish-smelling vagina that 20 guys are going to eventually be inserting themselves, where she then gets shot at the end. Because that's what she's hoping for. That's what she wants for herself. I like to eat queen. I'm so smart. You might want to consider that eat clean thing shit was actually a joke on communism. Gary Vee's all like, yeah, that sounds great. I really think that this eat clean thing is going to do really well. Really? You can't really be fucking serious. Are you that fucking dense and that fucking stupid, Motivan? So they don't think that people won't like them because they're using manipulation. It's fucking common sense. That shit's stupid. Evolves to always wanting more. Watch and learn and then blame the Constitution. The problem with the Second Amendment is the Democrats, is Hollywood, is influencer, is the therapy sessions that you all want to give people with real therapy. Real talk? I think it was called Real Talk. Obama brought in the Middle East to fuck us all over. So what used to be like a low level of schizophrenia became an increased version of schizo, to be, you're like looking, you need to shoot these people. Did you remember the episode? It wasn't an episode, it was a real thing in Florida where the dude eats the other dude's face off. because he supposedly was on drugs. That's the existence of a Democrat. I believe that was during the Obama era. He probably did it to see what people would do, because that's what Obama does. He's like, I wonder if I do this, we'll like play an experiment on your children's lives, on your lives, and see what people are willing to do and what they go for. And then we'll just public relations it into silencing it. So we'll public relations it into silence. And then they'll ask for forgiveness, and then they'll be friendly again. And then they just try a new experiment to see what you'll do next. That means you don't have any strong ethics or morals. You just want to get your wax off. So your lives are at risk, but you're all about the Democrats. And that's for the criminal. Like these BLM people and these Democrats have no fucking clue what they're actually dealing with. They think they're going to be able to control the minds of people who are mentally ill, working with alien psychosis, with migrants from other countries who have different behaviors, and it's a long story. Moving on. Violence in America is introducing migrants. Socialism, Marxism, communism can't lead, but says stupid shit like you've got to lead. You just got to lead. I feel like I've heard that before, but I can't. It wasn't from me. It was from Obama or something. It's like common sense, but that's not a definition of leading. So you're going to get a leader, and you have gotten a leader from somebody like Kamala Harris, who is a vice president, where Mona Van's trying to step in and say that she's a leader. You're kidding me right now, right? You're the leading cause of destruction. Is that what you're saying? You at least want credit for that, Mona Van. Yeah, you go ahead and take some more photos with that piece of shit, Gary Vee, because in the long run, if you don't start doing something about this shit, you're going to lose. Let's see. It sounds sophisticated, but that's the idea of leading. No action, no work, nothing gets done. So no action, no work, sounds sophisticated. No work gets done. We're never going back. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's party! Kamala Harris has joined happiness! Over there's a person getting their face eaten off. Woohoo! Joy and happiness! Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you still not seeing the truth of what's going on here? All they want to do is party and live a life of partying and be leaders of a country. Watch Kamala Harris on the White House lawn, where that ghetto-ass black people were performing in front of the White House. That shit doesn't belong in the White House. That's like some straight out of Compton shit. And even people from Compton know that's disrespectful. They want out of Compton. They don't want to bring Compton into they want to strive and live towards something. They want a seat at the table. So now they're trying to downplay our nation to make the seat at the table in Compton. That's what you really want to take a look at. All you motherfucker black people are ghetto as shit. Charlemagne the God, you're a fucking loser. Nothing to say, nothing to offer, and you are nasty as shit. Your energy of a black person can literally be seen off the darkness of you. That's why a cop reacts to you the way they react. It's because of your skin, White washing with Mona Van standing behind a white wall. So that's white. And then Mona Van in a black dress. You can see the darkness and the filth on her when she's wearing black tights and a black dress. So when you're in a predicament with the police and you're misbehaving, you're exuding your criminal behavior and you deserve to be shot. We lost another police officer who's a black man who exudes light. And he wants me to say the N-word. Literally was coming off the dude. He should have been shot, but because of you, America, we lost another police officer because of Kamala Harris, because of AOC. I literally would have got back in my car and would have drove away. Said, good luck, America. Consider that next time. I would rather lose my job than lose my life. On Donald Trump's watch, we'd still have that great police officer here. And your ass would be fucking dead. I'm talking to the criminal. And then we'd have a reward ceremony for the black dude who is a cop. And we'd tell the family of that little shit who shot the cop, we'd say, fuck you. You're the reason why he's like that. And if you shoot a cop, you deserve the death penalty, just like Mona Van deserves the death penalty. Just like Kristen Cavallari deserves the death penalty, and just like Kim Kardashian and all her family, the sisters and the mother, all deserve the death penalty. So does Anne Hathaway. And so does J-Lo. Take a look at J-Lo's daughter, who is now a boy. So if you destroy another person's life in a most malicious way, you think they deserve to be a star and a celebrity? She ain't Jenny from the block. All she got is rocks. And not the kind on her finger, but the kind that make your gut wrench when you look at her nasty face and her dirty ass body. Fuck all you pieces of shit, bitches. You are nasty. And you influencers, it's clear who's the dirt and clear who are the ones that are actually, well, we won't go there. Socialism, Marxism, communism can't lead, but says stupid shit like, you've got to lead. Look how much money I have. Back to mind control. Are you ready for football? Tay-Tay deserves the death penalty. See, you want to know that J-Lo may not really actually deserve the death penalty. She's just fucking evil. Maybe she does. Skill levels of an old woman. Clearly sickness. Not me. I'm pretty. I'm rich. Don't care. Pretend to be. That's J-Lo. Back to mind control. Are you ready for football? Taylor Swift is in the audience. See, this is how we have to play it out. I want you to really learn this shit. That's how quickly they step in to be criminals. All based on the fact they want you to worship them. Shit and stick. Clearly sickness. Do you like football? All ways to get you to relax and trust them so that they can tell you that, not me, I'm pretty, I'm rich, don't care, pretend to be me, pretend to be. You need some therapy, real talk. So let's do this. Let's abuse all these people, get them to submit, show them how rich Monavand is, show them on yachts and trips, all get them in this network, do the trending thing, tell them all these things about different politicians that we don't like because they're not part of the New World Order, and then we'll show off boobies and buttholes and fancy events. We'll get them to smile and tell be happiness and joy. Well, then at the end of all this, as people start to unravel, in the midst of it, we'll say, we'll get you to do these therapy sessions that we're all controlling that's part of the cult. And then we're training your feelings and behaviors and getting you to submit just like they do with Hollywood. After they use attractive robot people in the commercials, you're not going to see these people. And so you're in your mind going to think that you're talking to some hot girl, but you're talking to some heavy girl. And then you're going to be told all these things with this weird voice, and you're just basically being trained and brainwashed into the way that Obama wants you to think and feel, while Kamala says mental health is health. Boom. Caught you. Organized crime in the most extreme capacity. Gary Vaynerchuk, maybe you need to meditate, pointing at Joe Dispenza and Monavand. Maybe you need therapy. When has he ever talked about therapy? He says he doesn't go to therapy. We saw JT Barnett showing us his schedule, and in his schedule, he says he goes to therapy. Monavand just spoke to that says she has 12 years of therapy under her belt. That's some sick ass shit, Gary. AI bots, Obama Middle East nasty, guiding mass people to not understand emotion at all. Then you all just hang on the fact that a bot makes you feel a certain way. Dead ass, dead personality, dead life, looks good. Looks good. Look at me, look how hot I am. She's not that attractive. She's not going to make it. You can learn, they said. You can be, anybody can do it. Anybody can be this vicious and vile. That's why I have 300 followers or 48. That's why I'm kicking your fucking ass, because I have strong education, because education is power. And where we're at now is we've been interrupted because actually I honestly have to go because my phone is on very low battery. And I think actually some more stuff I want to write down, but all that stuff came to me from a dream I had last night. They tried to kill me last night, but it wasn't that. They're just not good at this. I was talking to aliens earlier, and they actually freaking hate people. Well, specifically speaking, they hate Monavand. They actually are using you all in like this weird game of psychosis, and you're just like, what? Like, it's just so easy. Like, they're all so easy, they said. But you don't want to fall for that because you want to fight that shit. Yeah, oh, I just got you again. Although they did say that. So people in LA are lizard people. And so everyone needs to figure out what we're going to do here. And I'm going to tell you it's going to start with Donald Trump getting him elected and exposing the Democratic Party and getting them out, getting these influencers to shut the fuck up, having a world leadership crew that includes China, Russia, Trump, and then whoever Trump decides, overthrowing Trudeau, the dude from France, and the lady from Italy. And then the rest are in limbo. I don't like the Indian leader. No, the Pakistani leader in Scotland. I think that's absolutely atrocious. We did good by getting out the non-English leader. No matter whether you're the worst person in any country, if you are not born in a country, you cannot run the country. When you get moved at a young age to another country, you will never lead a country. Not as a president, not as a dictator. Dictators come from being born in other countries. Mona Van is not born in this country. She's not a leader for this country. That's why we're having such a hard time with all this shit. She used the weakness of American human, to violate us. And you should be getting a little bit more clear on it. It's not that fucking hard. It's always a seduction. That's all she does. Seduction. Mona Van, you are fucking hot as shit. And then it says, yeah, you are. Really? Let's play this game real fast. Ooh, Mona Van, you are fucking hot. You are so fucking hot and luscious. This vagina you have smells like fresh flowers. Is that mental illness? She would agree. They think it's a sport. And if you're good at football, why are you playing that game? Brittany Mahomes is a fucking nasty bitch too. She literally says that she's acting as if she has some career. She ain't got no fucking talent. She doesn't have a fucking career. And then you dumb bitches, influencers, are like, Brittany Mahomes went on the conversation and said that she's been working side by side with Patrick Mahomes and growing their business. Seriously? You don't have a fucking talent, you're not fucking smart, and you're straight up bitch. You're literally in fights with every bitch on the fucking football stadium field, including Kylie. Catty, petty, nasty women who are trying to destroy the world, and they have kids. Well, our kids will be fine because we've got money. That's what they say to themselves. Okay, everyone, what we want to leave you with is we'll just do a quick looky-loo. Our kids, our lives. Our kids, our lives. Oh. Look at what you're doing. So it'll be funny to me to see if they talk about kids in any rally or speech. Because we got them talking about daycare, which makes perfect sense of what Donald Trump said, which is tax the goods that come into the country. And what he forgot to say was use the money to assist the daycares. So you're the one that has no fucking brain. Because you have to have an ability to... Mental stability brings struggle with ignorant people. So it's like dotting the T's and crossing the I's. Like in your head, you've got the plan. Like this is Donald Trump's brain. It's like, okay, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, and here, and then here. And that works actually because I can see here. And then here's kids. Perfect. Sounds good. Let's do it. Winning. See, Pac-Man? Because we don't want, come on, we're not giving this shit away for free. You're not going to steal our financial plan unless you hire us. Sorry, this isn't work. Me and Donald Trump, me and Melania, me and JD and Usha, and those that are the real fucking shit, we're leaving. We're like dying. We're going to die and leave it to you. We're like, bye. Death to the globe. Because you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And it's just fucking common sense. The fact that you're willing to choose Kim Kardashian over your own children says a lot about who you are. If you're willing to choose Mona Van over your own children, that says a lot about who you are. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. And I don't like that song, by the way. Okay, thanks so much. I want to give a shout out to Rustin and tell you I love you. I want to tell Rustin I think you're so cute and I love you so much. I want to tell Phoenix I love you. I want to tell Jensen I love you. I want to tell London I love you. I want to tell... See, they love to step in between me and the kids. Mona Van stepping in, going, oh, no, I don't love you. I think you're a total psycho bitch. Oh, mental illness. This is all stemming from Kamala Harris selling to the unsellable, which now sounds like selling to the unsellable is just selling to everyone through manipulation, which is conviction. Like the kind where they get put in prison. Okay, goodbye.